Strong cities, Victoria, Australia, good old Melbourne. Sounds good, doesn't it? Strong cities. We'll get into that in a minute. But here is Melbourne. For years and years we've been told the most livable city in the world. Who came up with that shit, honestly? Yeah, the other cities around the world must be bad because this place is absolutely rooted. Kangaroo Jack's cousin. Under this piece of garbage. Have a look at that horror head, will you? So what's this strong city shit? Simply put, it's all about getting people off the land, getting people off regional areas, getting farmers off the land, because basically it's all Agenda 2030, the Great Reset, Klaus Schwab. It's all about burning, if not burning, flooding, if not flooding, definitely starving us. Burning, flooding, starving. The three main concepts around Agenda 2030. And what they plan to do with these strong cities is want to bring in the population out of the regional areas so that the so-called government, whoever, can buy back the land after so many floods and droughts and fires and what have you. And the farmers just can't live like that anymore. So they'll be selling their properties for a penny and it'll be bought up and everything will be controlled by the so-called governments. And everyone will be living in high-rise apartments in the city. People are going to say, well, how can you fit all these people in one, central area like Melbourne? Well, if you didn't know, give it 2025, 3 years on from now, that's when we're told those who have taken the jibby jab, 6 foot under. They'll be 6 foot under. So the population will be absolutely shrunk in 3 years' time, and definitely by 2030. So one of Victoria's other big cities is Bendigo. The City of Greater Bendigo website here. Building resilience, making homes climate ready. The City of Greater Bendigo. Let's just download this shit here. Building resilience. Amazing. This is, look at this, showing a flood. And only days ago, Bendigo was one of the highest hit areas with the flooding here in Victoria. Amazing that. Just scroll down. I don't want to really get into this, but goes on about extreme weather, benefits of resilient homes. It's just another word for strong city, resilient homes. Same thing here. What they want to do, there's flooding. Amazing that. Only just happened 2 days ago. Storms. Goes on and on and on. Of course, bushfires. Here we go. So the idea, they want to make Bendigo like another strong city, a resilient city. So the surrounding areas, they virtually want to get everyone off the land and into the city of Bendigo. So let's just look at the Bendigo Advertiser. Bendigo Agricultural Show cancelled to make room for flood victims. This is only 2 days ago. There it is. Cancelled to make room for flood victims. 170 people and 20 pets are using the Bendigo showgrounds. It is possible more people will need the grounds if rain later this week sparks more flooding. Amazingly, in 3 days' time, they predict more rain. So, areas around Bendigo, Newbridge, underwater, Rochester, nearby. And you're not going to believe it. We'll show it. Prime Minister sends in the troops, reveals financial help for flood victims. Pyramid Hill, Rochester residents, hit your lift. Where does it show this? Albanese, Andrews revealed rebuild help for those hit by floods. Yeah, as if they give a shit. And we got here, Prime Minister Albanese and Daniel Andrews were at the Incident Control Centre in Epsom this morning, being briefed on the central floods. The PM will fly over affected areas as part of his visit before heading to Melbourne for a press conference. Yeah, flying over the area to see what a good job they've done with this weather modification. That's all they're checking out on. They don't give a shit. This is all planned. This is all planned, attacking the areas of Bendigo, the outskirts of Bendigo with floods. Anthony Albanese says the government is ready to help people however it can in brief comments during a visit to Bendigo. Listen to this shit. My heart goes out to those who are doing it tough at the moment. Bull effing shit. Major roads closed. So there it is. It's quite obvious. Like I said before, I've never seen a Premier come out 2 days before it was going to rain, make a press conference about the rain and the floods it's going to cause. He knew full well that that's the plan. And if you don't know anything about HARP, check it out. HAARP. HAARP. High Frequency Auroral Activity Research Program. They can do what they like with the weather in any place around the world. Shooting off beams into the ionosphere and, it's all pretty technical stuff, but they can do anything these days. So you can guarantee that the rains from last week were controlled. And this is all about, like I said, getting people off the land, taking over the land, starving everyone. The food shortages are going to be coming. They're going to control the food. If you control the food, you control the population. And this is all coming part of Agenda 2030, which they want to bring forward to 2025. So there it is, guys. The weather here in Melbourne, Victoria, it's never been like this since I've known it in all my life here. It's 100% controlled, 100% controlled, and people just oblivious to it, do nothing about it. Oh, it's just climate change, and that's the excuse they're going to use. Climate change, man-made climate change. Yeah, 100% man-made by these psychopaths that control us. Klaus Schwab and his boys.